So I had a funny experience this morning that I can't remember ever really having before to this extent. The Nintendo Switch is extremely popular, which everyone knows. It's selling like crazy, especially in a short period of time. It's already outsold the Wii U in most parts of the world. But man, just seeing the number of people with Switches out and about, I've never seen that before, even to the extent of, the DS or the 3DS. You see every once in a while a person, but this was just, every once in a while, if there's people waiting long term, there'll be multiple people with Switches, something I don't really see very often. This morning I was waiting to get my wife's car inspected, and I always go and wait, because if you just drop it off, it'll be like 6 o'clock at night when they close, when they're finally done, instead of, you go wait, it's an hour, hour and a half. So I was sitting there, there were only 5 people in the waiting area, including myself, and 3 out of the 5 of us were playing their Switches. So that was just pretty funny, and something that I just don't normally see. I never remember sitting, waiting somewhere, and seeing that many people on the same gaming device. Maybe people on multiple different devices, a tablet, a PSP, and maybe one person 3DS or whatever, but 3 out of 5 people were sitting there playing their Switch. I'm sitting there playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2, as I tend to do, and there was a younger guy next to me playing Splatoon 2, and then there's a lady over in the corner. She was playing Mario Odyssey. I could hear her. She had her sound on over there, but it was just funny, and I wonder if you guys have had any similar experiences since the Switch craze has begun, now that we're getting close to a year and a half of the system in there, and tons of people having it out there. The Switch is just crazy popular, and it's just fun to see. We all had the same with the color Joy-Cons and stuff too, so it's just a fun thing to see, just the kind of the nod to each other, not even the conversation, just be like, yeah, yeah. And it's such a huge change, especially because we're all adults really that were doing that. A huge change from when I was a kid. It would mostly be just kids, maybe with a Game Boy Color, that type of thing. You rarely saw adults, occasionally, but you rarely saw adults playing video games out and about, just from my personal experience. And now it's just such a common thing, particularly with adults in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. Very, very common, and the Switch seems to be taking over.